overwhelming odds, but it doesn't really do that much versus the Lycanwolves. I don't really see them stopping and surviving past 30.
Yeah, it seems like a very unconventional draft. That last pick.
Control the lane to where they want it to be.
A lot of action here in this top lane where Universe fighting up against the two different heroes without the Skywrath Mage.
Bottom.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be caught out, chasing him into the tower, and with PPD, those monster hits, he's going to be able to claim that first blood. Meanwhile, we have Bone7 chasing down Fear, will be able to get a return kill at least, but now he's got to try and get out of this situation. He's got boots.
The Legion Commander, and haven't had any time to focus on Fada, and it will be a sub 8-minute Blink Dagger. He has it right now.
Oh, yeah, look at this, the sneaky rotation in, and Fada is looking to be able to set this. They're going to start going on Bone7 here in this bottom lane. Just a little bit of harassment, but now Fada jumps in with the Spectre ultimate. There goes Fear, just gets demolished by these three heroes, and PPD is up next. Tier 1 tower, who cares? They're going to make the dive anyway. And Mass teleport's coming in. The duel goes off. They will be able to win that one. Zai comes in. Cat's ready to go, but the Brewmaster pops his ultimate, and this could be total disaster for Evil Geniuses as Zai caught out inside the jungle. The cast continuing to bounce around will catch out Bone7 twice. The Voodoo Restoration healing him up quite a bit. He's doing a good amount of juking here as Eternal Levy needs to be able to get his dagger away. Zai is fine. He jukes himself away. And now Fear with the teleport in, chasing away Bone7, but the rest of these heroes just hiding.
Pickoffs and then transition them into pushes. Ideally on the Brewmaster, but second priority is either Legion Commander or Spectre.
As we see the push in the top lane, it's definitely going to be going down, but Cloud9 are going to try and do something else, but Aoi has already been caught out in this middle lane. RTZ popping the ultimate, looks to be able to chase him down. Aoi will pop the Shallow Grave and try and teleport out. Universe stops him with the Flame Break, and that will be a pickoff, as well as saving that tier 1 tower. RTZ wants to go for more here. Not sure if he's really going to be able to chase down Fada, as the blink away leads him to be just fine. Meanwhile, Cloud9 are also pushing in this bottom lane, and you can see here comes Bone7. He's going to be running in, looking in for that extra duel damage. The ultimate goes off, couldn't quite get the duel, unfortunately, as that is part of the big grabs here in this middle lane. They're going to try and pop him as soon as possible. Big nuke from Fear, not in time, as the ultimate goes off, and now PPD is going to be the target of at least one of these pandas, throwing the Visage up in the air, and he'll just walk himself away with the Earth Panda back up top lane. Arteezy gets off his ultimate just before the silence could come in, and should be able to run himself away with that 650 movements. We know he gets caught by the duel. Bone7 snags him, and another big win for Cloud9, not only finishing off the carry of Evil Geniuses, but also more damage for Legion Commander.
And that's the Radiance for Spectre. Is coming right now.
Yeah, that is huge.
Fantastic timing.
PPD, if you really want to take this one, he's going up against PyLi-Dai. Universe is going to come in and help out. PyLi-Dai has nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide, and will burn out as that fire takes him down. Eternal Levy kind of looking for some revenge here. Bone7 just chasing him down. The dagger not quite snagging Universe. They actually slowed down. Oh, look at that Death Ward! Eternal Levy, they've got nowhere to go. The cast finishes them off, and now Bone7, he's got to run his way through the trees, but he's completely trapped. Blink dagger to the side. Zai still looking for him. And does he really have enough damage for this one? Bone7, they run into each other and clash, but Bone7, he pops the blade mail. Maybe he can actually get a kill off of this one. Throws in, Fada comes in with the clap, and it might be disaster for Evil Geniuses. 3 heroes potentially going down. PPD just barely surviving as the heal comes out, but still, their turnaround from Cloud9 as Evil Geniuses overextend themselves, and Fada drop 1, drop 2, drop 3, and they finish off the Brewmaster. The return kill from Bone7 gets it at least, but 10-10, Evil Geniuses still overextending themselves. There's no way to be able to pop the Brewmaster early on in the team fights. It seems like Cloud9 should be able to easily win it.
But now Universe is reunited with this team, so Fada can't be up there to stop the Lycanthropes or Lycanthrope Wolves, as well as the Familiars from beating on the tower. And they don't really want to give this up for free.
Jump in, they're going to be able to grab Arteezy once again. The drive back is going to be able to snag Bone7. He will be dying. That Witch Doctor ultimate just ripping through everyone as Arteezy still alive after that initiation. He'll be fine. Cloud9 trying to get Aoi out as far as possible. A little bit of heal. The Brewmaster may be going down here. This is the last Panda alive. Another right click should be able to do it. Shallow Grave on the Earth Panda, and that's going to be enough to save Fada as he's now full health, trying to get back to his tier 3 tower. Unsure if Evil Geniuses are really going to be able to push that down to be able to get these buildings. They're going to go first for the range racks. Cloud9 sitting on the side waiting for the Spectre, and they're going to be looking to initiate soon. They need to make sure this melee racks doesn't go down. The initiation from the side, the smoke is popped, and Bone7 goes straight for Zai. They're going to shut down this big damage shield. Their ultimate even being trapped. There's the win. Arteezy at the same time is beginning to eat through these Brewmaster ultimates, trying to go one by one, takes down the stone one, turn in. Bone7 looking to be able to fight up here. Very low as the lasso goes on to Eternal Levy. They're trying to just make sure that everyone gets out, but it doesn't seem to doesn't matter. The ultimate just rips through everyone there. Farther to the right side, Arteezy now going to be slowed down. No longer has that ultimate, and he has the Aegis as well. This could be potentially 2 different deaths for him, as he's just going to be kited out over and over again. Eternal Levy getting chased down by the familiars. Drop 1, 2, and 3. Will be able to hold up a lot of these heroes. Gives up the Aegis now. Cloud9 resetting the team fight, and I think they've got this, man. Arteezy doesn't have his ultimate for another 15 seconds. No way out. The slows will just barely be able to keep him in place. And Bone7, look at this. They're even going to be able to have another duel. Oh, the attempt at the imp is not going to be good enough. And Cloud9 gets another win. A big team fight. Any PPD? Oh, just barely gets away. Successfully defend up against what should have been a great team fight for Evil Geniuses.
It's very funny how these team fights have developed.
No, jump in, Bone7 wants some more. He goes for Arteezy, trying to drop him as soon as possible, but look at him, he's so damn tanky. Beta lives with the Shell Great, but just for a bit longer. Bone7, he just doesn't have the damage to finish off Arteezy to fall, and Arteezy lives. Now searching for Owie. He's going to be slowed down by Universe, plus the slow from Fear. That'll be enough for a third pickoff, and Eternal Envy left alone against the world to be able to defend his base. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to distract them long enough to keep his tier 3 alive. Eternal Envy moving to the left. Owie's now going to join him. Nice buybacks from the side of Cloud9 as Beta finds his initiation, but without the ultimate, can he actually do enough? Eternal Envy getting low. He's going to just embrace death here. Shell Graves keeping him alive for a little bit longer. Beta getting low. He's going to drop a secondary time. Spectre buying back, looking for the ultimate, but it's over. Evil Geniuses are going to be taking this game 1 against Cloud9. Unbelievable performance there from Evil Geniuses.
That was fantastic craft by EG, and I think Cloud9 pretty much played the best that they could with the lineup that they were given, but it was just too greedy, and that has been C9's struggle for many of their recent losses.
I understand. I mean, both you and I were talking about it. We felt like Cloud9 had a certain advantage. They did well enough in the laning phase and were able to make that transition where we felt pretty confident about their mid game. But Evil Geniuses, they knew what to do, man. They sat back.